Now, don't get me wrong. It's got me into trouble. I pull the trigger first and then figure out what's going on later. I do that more times than I paid the price that way too. But I am all right with that, right? I feel better about that than not knowing about door three. I'm like, man, I gotta kick that damn thing down one way or another, right?
Yeah, and look, most of the time, the things that keep people from doing things, right? It's stories that they've told themselves or messages that they've got from others. And I think especially for people watching who, right, have put down the drink, have put down the drug, or put down whatever it is that is in their way, you had so many years of thinking and acting in a certain way that you have to take this moment and just say, you know what? I'm gonna go do it even out of fear, even though I have that fear, even if someone is gonna make fun of me or my family doesn't believe in me starting this business, um, right? But it's getting that stuck. I think that's the biggest trouble. I mean, I mean, who wants to sober up and then have just a boring
Ah,
kind of life? And for most of us, I sold my boat when I got sober because I knew you couldn't boat and not drink. That was where my mindset was.
interesting.
Yeah.
So
And I'm sorry I did it eventually, but I was like, well, if I can't drink, why would I own a boat?
well, what else? So wait, the book isn't out yet, right? It's coming out in January?
Yeah, January 6th, it'll be Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Kobo. It's available. It'll be available both on uh, in Kindle version, any digital version, or in paperback. And this is the book cover and
I
all
like
that.
that, man.
Yeah. So this is actually, I have another book that people in recovery would like is it's another. I wrote this 2 years of book. It's called "The Day Makes the Year Makes a Life," and so this book is really based on principles of recovery applied to business.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. So
Now,
this is
what about your coaching and speaking and stuff like that, man? Are you still rocking and rolling with that stuff too?
Yeah, so my coach is a little bit different. I like to, and kind of this what if is this pause, question, and go. I like to do a lot of just one session coaching. Hey, whatever. Let's talk about where you're at. Where do you want to achieve, and then what are we going to do? And I'm not a guy who wants to coach someone for 6 months. You'll get sick of me after 3 months, let alone 6 months. Uh, so the longest I coach people really is for 4 sessions.
Right,
Uh, but what I really help people do is just help them see what are the options and perspectives for them in this moment. And I try to make it affordable because I've had a good life and really love to connect. And look, so many of the stories in the book, right, are from people I've met, whether it's in
nice.
recovery or also in coaching. Names have been changed to protect the innocent. So.
Right. Well, hey, listen, Doug, I absolutely love it. I love the simplicity. I love the smash and grab approach to some wisdom too, right? Like you're not going to prolong and stretch somebody out over a year. It's like, hey, I'm going to let you know what's going on, and then you gotta let it rip. You got to grip it and rip it, right? So
Grip it
there's a
right.
lot of there's a lot of power in that. And I'm going to have everything outlined for everybody in black and white so they can come and see it, get some eyeballs on your stuff, and then we'll be looking out for that book soon enough. But yeah, man, this has been another episode of the
Yeah,
Next
and
Fit.
then go to my website. Hold on one second. Then go to my website, dougfleener.com. Sign up.
Doug
I do a
Fleener.
week, dougfleener.com. I do a weekly newsletter. I actually do a daily email that kind of changes your perspective just a little bit. So
What's it
come
called?
sign
The
up.
newsletter.
So it's called I have the daily what if and the weekly what if. So it's half business, half personal development. It's always around change and growth.